We're gonna head, it's pretty windy today, but I'm gonna head down here at the Gots Point. Because it's kind of fun, because it's a dirt road. Sometimes people don't think sport bikes can go down there. You just got to take it smooth and easy, you know. You don't want to be breathing all that dirt. Pick the good ways. We just kind of hanging around, checking things out. They got little walkways that you can walk around. Used to be able to drive down this way, but they blocked it off quite a few years back. I don't know why. I guess they didn't want people partying back there or something. You know, the control thing. Oh, look, it's open. Well, I'll be darned. Well, let's go down there. Let's check it out, boys. It's open. I had no idea that they opened it. We'll go down and check it out. Looks like you can drive down it. Well, I'm gonna drive down it. I might get in trouble, but if I do, it's your guys' fault, not my own. But see, right over at that point where you see that fisherman, I used to go out there quite a bit when I was fishing a lot. But they used to keep that locked. Now they're opening it so people can drive down here. I think it's kind of cool to be able to ride motorcycles down this way, you know, even sport bikes, because it helps you accustom yourself to this throttle, kind of handling the technique in dirt and stuff like that. Sometimes people don't like driving them because of big trucks like that. You see what I mean, Jelly Bean? But we'll get by it. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. See, just like that, boys. But sometimes you gotta watch people because they'll fly around on these things. They might think my bike's a dirt bike. They'll look at it and go, oh, that's a dirt bike with sport touring tires on it or whatnot for the street, for the punch of the street. But yeah, for me, I like to do this kind of thing, kind of enjoy myself, and yeah, look at that, that's really cool. Just kind of enjoy riding and checking different things out, not really having a plan of where I'm going or what I'm doing. I just go. Where I end up, I end up. But look at this. Well, this is pretty cool. This is Pismo Beach. We've got a lot of people from other states transplanting out here, so I now call it Pismo Beach. Yeah. Pismo Beach. And you can kind of see. Yep. It's pretty cool out here. Now they got buoys out here, and they never had them before, so I don't know if they're like chopping it up for the boat riders to be way out there. But I used to fish, well, I still do fish a lot of this right here. Good catfishing and crappie and perch, bluegill. Not a whole ton of bluegill, but there are some. But maybe we'll take a little walk over that way and check it out. Kind of show you these little things. And what we have over here, let me not too worried about my phone. This ain't a big city, so thievery is not a big deal. You know, people are fishing over there. We'll check it out. That's the beauty of riding motorcycles. You can go do stuff and not really worry too much about what people's doing. And sometimes the snakies will be out because they like the heat. And the water's kind of high. But yeah, it's pretty windy, so I was out back that way taking our straight twisties and having a good time, that kind of thing. But sometimes I come down here when the water level's really low and fish. There's some pretty good sized catfish, more so over there if you're into that kind of thing. I grew up doing that, fishing and hunting, experiencing the outdoors. But yeah, sometimes I think about getting my backpack and putting my pole in there and putting some wormies. And I could come out here and do that, and it'd still be pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Fun times. I didn't know they opened that road. I guess they did. Anyway, yeah, when you go out and motorcycle ride, I mean, you can experience a lot of things, because a motorcycle can get you into a lot of areas even then cars can't even go. But it's quite a bit of fun. So yeah, I like doing a lot of things on my own. I'm pretty content on my own, and just having a good time and enjoying my life. And hopefully you guys do too. I mean, getting your own thoughts, do your own thing. Here's the bathroom. I'm pretty typical, I'm sure, in every state. Yeah, look at there. Please don't put trash in toilet. It's extremely difficult to remove, and people usually do. But we'll bypass looking down there. Anyhow, get out and enjoy your life. Have fun. Experience. Because these beasts will get you there. A car will too, but it ain't the same thing. So let's cruise on out of here. And let's check out how easy. Oh, I did that. That's one thing I always forget. When I put my key in my pocket and I got my gloves on. Happens a lot. Happens quite a bit to me. But it is what it is. Now I got it. So, yeah. Experience the beauty of nature and do it on a bike. My Yamaha dirt bike. Well, Yamaha does make dirt bikes, but this one isn't quite a dirt bike. But it sure does like to go in places like this too. It doesn't have an issue. And even when I had my R1, I used to take it down dirt roads and stuff. Again, it's all in inputs and having that control, and basically this clutch in your friction zone, and then making sure you watch around so that you don't get caught up with some of these trucks, man, because they're pretty big and they'll wipe you out. And then going downhill, I like to, you don't have to apply brake. I'll apply a little bit of the back brake just to kind of maintain. It'll get you going fast around these curves, and it's sand and dirt. And Lord knows, a lot of bikes that wreck end up claiming it's the dirt. It was dirt on the road, dirt and sand, and when they turned, it took them out. But here it is. I mean, I'm riding on dirt, sand, and you can go at a good clip if you want. Not a big deal. I just cleaned my chain off too not that long ago, but a motorcycle ain't gonna kick up too much of dirt, you know. It's not like we're flying. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. You'd expect an ADV or something out back here. Not necessarily a semi-naked sport bike. But hey, you know what? Have a blast, have a good time. That's what we do. We enjoy ourselves and get our skill up. You take courses like I do. I got one coming up in June for the advanced. Well, they call it more, I can't recall the name offhand, but it's advanced street, and I'll take that course and I practice. And I like to practice in this. I like to practice in the wind. I like to practice in the rain and the cold. All those things, just to become a better rider, much better rider. Because that's what it does. Makes you a better rider. And that's the other cool thing. Kids love motorcycles. Stay vigilant and practice, boys.